Hello everyone and welcome to the 13th video of the Learn HTML series. We can show data in blocks of text, but sometimes we want to display it in a structured way. That's where we can use the HTML table for. Let's start by opening our template file in our text editor. So we have the template file here. Let's open it with Notepad. So here we go. HTML tables allow us to arrange data into rows and columns. A table in HTML consists of table cells inside rows and columns. So let's create a table. So we do this by using the table element, the opening tag, and we have the closing tag. So like this. Then inside our table, we define a table row. It is opened and closed. And now we can start. So we want our table to have headers. So then we can make use of the table header tag or the th tag. We do it like this. Let's do it on one line. Let's call our first header language. Then let's copy it. Let's call our second one description. Our third one is called skill level. So now we've defined our table headers. If we want to define the table data, we need to use almost the same syntax as before. So let's copy it. I said almost, so not completely. The only thing that we need to change here is our table headers need to be table data. So we need to replace the th by dd. Let's call our first language HTML. For description we can say hypertext markup language, and skill level, let's say we have an 8 out of 10. Let's stay humble. Then we can add another one like this. Let's call this one CSS. So this is cascading style sheets. And let's say that our skill level is 6 out of 10. So now if we save this file as table.html, we can now open it in our browser and we can see our first table with our table headers, language, description, skill level, and our table data. So each table cell is defined by a td tag, which stands for table data. Everything between td and the closing td are the content of the table cell. Each table row starts with a tr and ends with a closing tr tag. You can have as many rows as you like in a table, but just make sure that the number of cells are the same in each row. Sometimes you also want your cells to be table header cells. In those cases, use the th tag instead of the td tag. So by default, the text in th elements are bold and centered, as you can see here, but you can change that with CSS. So we're now able to display structured data inside a table with rows and columns. In the next video, we will learn more about lists, so we can show text in another way. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.